So, spoilers for the latest chapter, chapter 1092 of the One Piece manga. You see, this comment right here had me thinking more about the events that are happening on Egghead Island. And it reads, it has to be Luffy because when Frankie was studying over the time skip, one of the pages in Vegapunk's book, he was studying Luffy's fruit. And the thing he was talking about is right here. Weapon plus fruit equal fruit plus weapon. And the most interesting thing about this equation right here is that the Sanganika fruit, or the mythical zone Hito Hito mean model Sanganika, ends up becoming a giant ape with missiles on its back. Or how some people may say it, a giant monkey. And here we have a giant monkey D. Luffy and the awakening of the Iron Giant. Is this a coincidence? Maybe, but in One Piece, is there ever such a thing? But the most interesting part about this whole equation is essentially this is the basic premise of the Seraphim. They are essentially a living weapon with Devil Fruit capabilities. Let me introduce you to the person behind me. His name is Plato. He was a Greek philosopher born in Athens during the classical period, known for being the founder of the academy and teaching philosophical doctrines. Why is he important to Luffy's heartbeat, drums, and giant? Well, because he made a quote that has shown through One Piece time and time again. So as I read this quote to you, I want you to understand how this applies to the One Piece verse. Music is a moral law. It gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety to life and everything. It is the essence of order and leads to all that is good and just and beautiful. Even looking at the first part, a soul to the universe. Our boy Brook, the magician for the Straw Hat Pirates, literally has the power of soul. Soul King, baby. Let's go back to Skypiea yet again. A woman named Muse came and told them the reason why cutting down the ancestor trees was so bad. As she says, the souls of our ancestors who have died on this island over the past several centuries are said to dwell in them, guided by the sound of the bell. Another example of how souls and music go hand in hand. Then he says, wings to the mind. Go back to right before the timescape when Brook helped the people revolt on Bones Island. And it reads, I don't know why, but when I heard your music for the first time, I was finally bursting with courage and the warrior spirit. Knowing that music can also alter the mind. These last three parts, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety in life to everything. The drums of liberation, or literally the heartbeat of one Sanganika, Luffy, brought him back to life. Vegapunk says, indeed, the foolish and laughable warrior of liberation who brings smile to all people, a charm to sadness. And finally, the Gorosei told us, Nika, possessing a body with the properties of rubber and fighting in whatever way he fancies, brings smiles to the faces of the people, the warrior of liberation, also known as Nika, the sun god. And then Oda had to double down, Luffy's peak, the ability to turn imagination into reality. Flight to the imagination. Here goes them drums of liberation. So, with the drums of liberation, Luffy's heartbeat, the thing to finally awaken the Iron Giant, the thing to power the giant that actually attacked Sacred Marijuana almost 200 years ago, or the thing to possibly guide the lost soul back to its home body, or maybe it was something else. But find out on the next chapter of the One Piece final saga, right here on MoashDMC.